Announced this week, Middle-earth Shadow of War will have microtransactions incorporated into its Nemesis system. On top of that, Rainbow Six Siege reached 20 million players, which is just insane. I love that game. And Horizon Zero Dawn's first DLC, Frozen Wilds, has officially been given a release date of November 7th of this year, which is, not that far off. So hey guys, it's Hunt for Games. Welcome back for more Hunt for Game news. So, we're still in the doldrums of summer, not really too many announcements coming out right now, no new games for the most part, but we still have some interesting stuff to talk about. Middle-earth Shadow of War is the sequel to, oh my gosh, I can't remember, the other Middle-earth Shadow. Oh my gosh. The one where you ran around as the guy killing orcs, and it was kind of open world-ish. I really don't know why I can't remember this. I owned it like 3 times. Really cool game. So it's going to have microtransactions, which is kind of a bummer. So let's go into what they're going to be. According to PC Gamer's take on the initial announcement from the developer, war and loot chests as well as experience points can all be purchased. War chests are used to obtain the orcs that build up your army. Loot chests, the gear that your character wears, and XP is pretty obvious. I think gold might be involved somehow as well. While it sounds like all of this can be obtained in-game, the weird part is that all of these are described as having different levels of rarity. I'm assuming it seems to be random number generated kind of choose. Let me start again. The chests all are random in value. So you may purchase a chest for $3 and get the crappiest orc ever. It seems like. I'm assuming there's some kind of range for the quality that you can get, but I don't know. Let me know what you think about this. In practice, I'm appreciating less and less as they incorporate DLC into fully priced, single-player games. I just don't really love. As I'm playing through, I'm constantly thinking that I could just be buying this stuff. It seems sort of crappy. I always feel like features like this sort of push the developers to encourage annoyingly difficult segments of the game, so that you're kind of encouraged as you're playing. You're like, man, if I just bought this, it'd be a little bit faster. So I will see. Let me know what you think. It turns me away, but hopefully it doesn't get in the way of gameplay at all. And essentially, it's the same as if you just played the game. But if you want to buy stuff, you can. I think that's ultimately a good model. It's just how they approach it is going to really determine whether or not that ends up being the case. You got to be very careful here. I'll link that article down in the description below, as long as I remember. Next, Rainbow Six Siege reached 20 million players. That's crazy. Congratulations, Ubisoft, for such an amazing game. I love Rainbow Six Siege. It's having a little bit of technical difficulties right now. They have one of their current season is focused on the health of the game. I don't think the next season's gonna come out. It's still the health season, so that's still awesome. About claimed 2.3 million players daily, which is insane. I remember when this came out, it was well received, but no, I don't think anybody thought it was going to continue to grow to this size. Year and a half, 2 years later. That's nuts. So seriously, congrats! Can't wait to see more Rainbow Six Siege and more Rainbow Six games in general. I really hope this continues to push the franchise. We're gonna go franchise to new heights. So seriously, awesome, good stuff. So finally, the first DLC for the highly praised Horizon Zero Dawn has been announced. The release date, the announcement obviously was at E3. I've yet to have a chance to play this game, but I hear it's amazing. The footage looks incredible. It looks like one of the most beautiful games ever. So I'm really excited to play it. Officially dated for November 7th. So that's not that far off. I think it was already kind of slated for holiday season. So probably pretty happy about that. If you're a huge fan of the original, excited to play some DLC. November 7th is a decent time, although it's going to be really busy. A lot of stuff coming around then. So I can't wait to play the original as soon as a nice deal comes out and I have some free time to play it. But looks awesome. Let me know what you think of the Frozen Wilds. I was struggling so much in the intro to say that. I kept wanting to say Forgotten Wilds and Frozen Wastelands. Regardless, looks really cool. I love snowy areas, as dumb as that sounds. So excited to see what comes out of that. Anyways, I've got some new video types coming out every week now. We're up to 4 uploads a week. So just kind of throw it in there in case everybody hasn't caught up with the new schedule. Hunt for Let's Plays coming out every Monday. Right now we've got Final Fantasy 12, but I'm going to keep going with other types of games in the future as long as you guys don't totally hate those videos. So check it out. Let me know what you think. And if you have complaints or frustrations, let me know, because I want to make those amazing, because I really like making them. So hit me up with what you think. On Thursdays, Game of the Week with fresh games, old games, whatever I just happen to be playing, pretty much whatever. Just stuff like that I'm just playing. I'm excited to talk about it, but it doesn't really fit my normal format. I wanted a way to share that. So that stuff's coming every week. Let me know how you feel about those. Those are really new. So if you absolutely hate how I do those, tell me, because it's really early on in the process. And as always, Saturdays, the big heavy hitters with my favorites like Final Fantasy 11, Final Fantasy 14, or whatever MMORPG comes out in the future that totally steals my heart. I'm waiting for you. You're out there. I find you. Seriously though, every Saturday, that's the usual stuff that you've been seeing since I started the channel. So check it out. And then Hunt for Game News, this one, every Tuesday. So let me know what you think. We're obviously still tweaking this format too because, well, I love sharing game news. You know, trying to make it as interesting as possible. I know it's not always fun to just watch me ramble on up here. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to cut this one off. But thanks, guys. I'll see you guys next week. And remember to check back on Thursday for the new Game of the Week stuff. Seriously. Peace. As always, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, you should totally think about subscribing. I've got videos coming out twice a week. And if you like this one, there's at least a chance you'll like some of the others that are very similar to this, so live dangerously. Let me know what you guys thought about the video in the comments and other videos you'd like to see. And finally, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Huntin for Games to keep up with all the latest stuff. See ya.